Time to take a seat.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having a picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something? What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Well, considering Simon just started calling you disgusting for no reason.
Well, the teleporter paradox, the whole copy rather than actually transport, probably is quite disconcerting if you experience it and you don't realise.
It's just at this point, I think it's the whole he's not a perfect character, because, you know, people aren't, where he should really have enough information to understand that, yeah, he's just a copy, he's not a replacement. You both exist because you're copied.
This is annoying because it's cut me off from a mirror. And I want to look in a mirror.
Yeah, I think it's pretty deliberately.
So this is freaky.
I like the flashback humour as well. And now we can fully see ourselves. And yes, it's another instance where we make a choice. Do we leave them to whatever their fate may be, or do we kill them? I mean, kind of even stranger because it's sort of us.
See, is this existence really so terrible that you'd kill someone rather than... Shouldn't they get to decide that? Because that's the thing. But on the other hand, I am deciding that because he's me.
Well, not anymore.
So if I euthanize him, is that suicide? But as you say, not anymore, because of course our experiences have now diverged. So we're not the same thing, we're a copy. We're a copy who has a different experience. We're in a different body, we can go further. He can't.
And the same as this isn't the same as finding a body that's attached to a wall and can't do anything. Because yeah, he could just go somewhere else. But we're also just leaving him here on his own, not understanding what's going on with the monsters. We're just leaving him with the monsters. But then you could leave him a note.
In fact, I think it's crueler to leave him alone than it would be if we gave him a copy of Catherine. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, that could work. But then that copy of Catherine, you'd also have to give the choice of is she staying with them, because she probably also wants to see what happens to the Ark.
But since this Simon can't decide whether or not he should live or die, I don't think I should make that decision for him. I think that's horrible. So I'm going to leave him there.
She did say he would just sleep for a little while. I assume that's the headache hangover. Just put him to sleep to make it a bit easier. Like I said.
Well, I don't think he'd get a headache, because he doesn't have a head.
Yeah. You might experience sort of sympathetic symptoms in how you understand things as a robot human.
It's also very strange that I've literally just come into existence, but I have all of his memories.
Yeah, that's how it works. And we have new memories now, because we've experienced seeing him as the old us.
furious at Catherine.
Like I said, I think it's also the, he's, you know, not a perfect character. I don't think you should really be calling her disgusting, because he is also being a bit naive in his understanding of how it works. But we can now advance. We're in the heavy-duty suit.
Are we taller, do you think?
Oh.
I should have, like, sort of seen how high I come up to things on the walls or something, so that I could have seen how
you can
tall
always
I am.
notice that in post. Like, if you
Because
stand...
you could have completely different physical characteristics.
Like, if you stand up against the metal door that the suit was in, because you shut it, and you have to get quite, like, the left one. You shut door D and had to get quite close to shut it, so you can see if you're higher on the D or something in post. But yeah, you might be a different height. You're a different model.
Anywho. Where's the button?
Swipe. Oh, that looks quite cool ahead of us. We can sort of see the light above, but it's much fainter.
I don't think this is the one.
No. It's cool to just be able to look down and it's black though. I think you can sort of still see fish above us as well occasionally. I think I saw one before out of the corner of my eye. It's not a big deal though. And yeah, we're now at the other end that we came in, hanging over the abyss. Oh, you can even see that that was the shore where we were before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's fish over here.
Looks like evil eyes.
Not jump too much there, though.
No.
Yeah, the noises are a bit much.
Whoa. Something just flew past on the left. Yeah, there it is.
It's a robot
A
helper.
robot for some reason.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
I wouldn't want to talk to him either. So we can configure it a little, I think, here, yeah.
Just realised I need to change this from stop to to go.
Descend, yeah. But I
Is that
assume
not a button?
we
No.
can't ascend anymore anyway.
Well, we're at the top, so.
Yeah. There we go.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Sort of roller coaster style seats.
Yeah, but obviously I'm in a big suit.
Strap in and I'll get bumpy.
Oh, cool. We got a little information we can see there.
It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. He's a redundant copy. He'll never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it, and you knew it. You were right in trying to hide it from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
You know that feeling where you're halfway between the surface and the abyss, and then the power suddenly goes off and you're left in absolute black at the bottom of the ocean?
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I like that it cut off when she was about to say me, and then you don't have her. Cute. And yeah, some awesome glowing creatures of the deep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking we can sort of see the power cables going up to the outside. Oh, that's so pretty.
Pretty precarious.
They're almost like Christmas lights. Glowing jellyfish Christmas lights.
My favourite kind.
Oh.
Side of it.
And yeah, it's like, I assume you can look up and... Whoa. See your cables disappearing up above you as well. There's still light above you, though. Yes, it feels very precarious.
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
We're not comforted.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Can we see how far down we are still? On the left.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following in your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for Tau and find that ark.
And then they're so friendly, which is much nicer. But yeah, here we are. At the bottom of the abyss. It's really cool.
Wouldn't it suck if you came down here without an Omni tool?
Well, I don't suppose you could, but yeah.
And then the gate's like, no, not letting you out.
Oh, cool. I did want to talk briefly about the stuff that happened when we were in the cage. I think that's what they call it. Because I thought their conversation was quite interesting, that Simon was going and like, and how would you even know which me was the real me? I'm the real me. I'm the one that's continuing. And it's like, no, you're just a copy. The other you would also think he's the real you. But he was also a copy of the original as well. It's very strange. Where Simon copy number 2, I think.
Depends on whether or not any other copies were made and copied into other robots.
True, that's the thing. You don't know about other versions that existed. Oh, it's so dark.
Not sure it makes a lot of sense to wander down here.
No, I think it might be safer to just stick to the path.
Well, once again, it's not entirely unpretty.
No, it all looks very different, but very cool. We can still do some exploration. Just looks like power stuff. Oh, it sounds like storms. But at the bottom of the ocean, that's really weird.
Got an ACR log. Okay. Oh, arrival and departure. I was thinking, what month is R? Yeah, so it goes from bottom to top. So we have 2103 0808. Julia Dahl and Richard Holland for sample collection and physical checkups.
Yeah. And then we have 2103 0803. Again, so that's the same date. And they signed Julia Dahl, Richard Holland, so that was just them leaving and check.
Alan Waldeck and Julia Dahl, Tau evacuation.
Yeah. And then 13th of the 0913 again. Departure, Alan and Julia failed.
I'm assuming they mean the mission failed.
Yeah.
And then we have signed Catherine Shun, Ian and Sarah. And, well, basically 5 people. Bringing the Ark to Phi.
And the departure, Alan Remote, was that the last one where they brought up the body? They were saying it was the only thing on it.
Possibly, yeah. Which means, yes, Catherine is still down there, according to this. Unless she found some other way up.
Yeah.
And I don't think there is another way up.
I think they were saying, hypothetically, you could very slowly walk up or down in the right suit, but it would take so long. There's a little map there.
I didn't even spot this.
Acre landing overview. The Acre platform, operating cabin, storage, the power relay, service station, and Tau. So we've just arrived in the little Acre platform, I think. Danger, area unsafe. Stay close to the lights.
I think we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll really see much wandering off the path anyway, because it's so dark.
I assume there's nothing off the path.
Oh. Everything's a little old and a little rusted, maybe.
It's quite bad down here as well.
What? Ah.
Tau? Come in, Tau. Please answer, Tau. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Okay. So that's from when the 5 of them came down and were trying to contact Tau, which is the base further along. Oh, those are so pretty. Instead of that strange and fascinating life you don't see very often thing.
All bioluminescity and cool.
Yeah. Oh, I think we turned on the lights as well. That's nice. Make things a little more visible. I think this is the storage room the map was talking about. Those are both containers, to be fair. So I guess they would float. We're doing the what floats and what doesn't.
Yeah, I should stop doing that. So this is literally just a bit of storage.
Yeah, yeah. I like how it's much more, they're like functional shacks, because people don't really stay here in the same way. We've done those too, yeah.
Something to follow, I take it.
Yeah.
It's hard to grip onto for some reason. Morning. Faulting activity. Oh, faulting activity. Fault line activity. Strong torrents expected. So it is sort of a storm undersea, but caused by fault lines.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yes, cool.
I think it can be cool and also terrifying.
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
We've traded one set of creepy noises in for another. That stinks. It's heavy. Okay. I think we're just following along the path now. There wasn't very many buildings
God,
to
this
look
must be
at.
so easy to get turned around in.
Oh, that's a dead person.
Because we started from up here, didn't we? And we sort of slowly moved deeper. Deeper still.
We're going downhill, yeah.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
But yeah, let's see if we can look at this body.
I think you want me to look at the body. Or at least what's left of it.
Yeah.
Jesus, did you see that? Stick to the lamplights, they won't go near them.
I can't fail, Glasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
That didn't sound like it ended well.
I think we could tell that before we started the conversation.
Yeah.
Or at least heard the conversation.
So yeah, Johan, who has the nice, very charismatic, posh-sounding voice actor, so we wanted to get back up to talk to Dal and go like, the wow is crazy.
Isn't it the bloke from Alien Isolation or something? I think you said that at some point.
I don't know, it might be a particular voice actor though, I could look it up.
This is cool.
It is, we're going back to the beginning again.
No, we're not. We're going further down. Why would we go
You're running towards the beginning.
Oh, you mean I turned around for a moment?
Oh,
yes, I did
look
turn
at
around
that.
for a moment.
That one's not bioluminescency.
So it's 700 meters away. I'm assuming we walk. And it says... Red leads to the climber, blue leads to Tau. Okay. So we need to go blue.
Let's do this. Oh, cool. We've lit up a path, which we should stick to, giving that audio recording. And yeah, the voice actor for Johan Ross is called Anthony Howell. His recent voice acting credits include Samuels in Alien Isolation.
And Alice Through the Window Glass.
Yeah, he's also in like Dragon Age and Inquisition and
games in general. Okay.
Oh, they're white on one side and red on the other.
Yes, but blue on one side.
Oh, that is some storm.
And the thing is that it doesn't feel like we're on the bottom of the ocean anymore.
No, it's like we're in a desert at night or something, I don't know. That would be a good place to stop off and have a look, I assume.
I think you're supposed to, yeah.
So we're now
good progress.
525 meters. Shut the door there and protect yourself a little. Ah!
Oh, I was hoping that would be lights. Probably was. They probably just broke. Let's have a quick look around.
This is part of them studying the stuff at the depth. Which is cool.
And here under the ocean we have fucking monsters. Wait a sec. Stay there in my memory.
It's got inventory, mission logs, and statistics.
Inventory, we have illuminating artificial lure, reflecting artificial lure, dried squid, fish flakes, frozen minnows, dew, mushroom extract, plankton stock, powdered cassava, powdered eggs, live bait tank. Unfortunately, they're basically all run out apart from the lures. Do people fish down here?
I could see that being a thing. It's like that could be a source of food if you didn't want to eat the stores. But obviously before it got all gross. Mission logs. Oh, no, we're going to statistics instead.
Yes.
So we've got humpback whale. Population size, 2103, straight down. And then up again.
Yeah, as it recovered from the meteor crash, I'm assuming.
It's cool, yeah, so that life recovered. Squid?
I'm not sure what the 3 lines are.
Yeah, it's not actually very clear what's going on. Error, unavailable data for anglerfish.
Let's hope they died out. I imagine large life forms would be the first to die. So I'm quite surprised that that one recovered. Although I don't understand what the different lines are.
No, it's not actually very useful without telling us about it. So we've got some observations. Observation number 134. Setup lure dried squid. Is that dried or died?
It's dried squid.
Dried squid, 1 kilogram, 50 pieces of Anema LAL. It's camera quad HDR low Lumia. Results. Target frilled shark, 150 centimeters. Description: rare shark approached the luminous lure, circled around to eat the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth. An anomaly. And that's from Glasser, or Glass as he was called as well.
However, before we continue with these fascinating observations, we'll have to do that next time.
Bye bye.